Welcome back to my channel. In today's video, we're going to be playing Mission 3 in Tropico 6, Better Red Than Dead. So let's go ahead and get started. Main quest item, we need to sabotage both the Axis and the Allies. We need to have money in the treasury, at least 50,000. We need to have an overall happiness of 45. So that is our main goals.
Precious, Presidente. Especially your time as you are the...
We'll go ahead and check the Constitution. Here, I'll leave it on all citizens. I'll leave it on militia, and I think it looks like those are the only two we can edit at this time. All right, so that's done, and I'm going to hit pause, and I just want to take a look and get a feel for what's going on with the island. So we have a volcano over here. We have a mine, gold mine. We have some more mines over here. Coal. A little village for these people to live. Let's see. Our main town right here. We have a college, which I honestly think it's a bit early for colleges. So what I am going to do, I'm going to lower the budget to 6, and I am not going to let anybody work here until we get most of our industry set up, or at least more of the industry set up. As long as unless we have some industry already set up. We have the commando garrison. That's good to have right off the bat. Okay, we have our circus. And I'm going to want to research beasts and blood so I can start making more money off the circus. I'm going to want to hire ministry. All right, let me take a look at, this is where we will likely have most of our plantations. So let's see what we have so far. Pineapple, corn, banana, tobacco, 2 tobaccos, and a cigar factory. Okay, now if you want to check buildings a different way, this is a good way to check to see what everything that you have. 4 Teamsters office, 4 bus stops, 2 bus garages, a Teamsters port, and construction office. So we have 3 mines, 5 plantations, 2 logging camps. That's our only industry, is 1 cigar factory. We have several residential houses. Not a lot of entertainment, only one of each of these. We do have some luxury entertainment. 1 library. Tourism, we have nothing. Okay, some churches and chapels here. As far as military, we're going to want to build up some forts probably, because this is not really a military building for defending Tropico, at least. I think immigration, customs, couple parks. Okay, so right away I want to look at the industry and see what is good for trading. So if you go over here to the trade screen and the goods and prices tab, let's check if, okay, we'll sort it this way. So this is going to tell us what is really good for us to build, what industries. Boats is good, cigars is good, rum is good. So for now, those are the 3 that I'm going to try to focus on. Weapons would be great, but they do take steel and coal. So before we can even develop weapons, we would need a steel mill. And steel, to make steel, you need coal and iron. So that's kind of a long industry process to get to weapons. So that's why it's, even though it's good once you get there, it's not ideal to try and start out with that. Because if you can't produce all of those other items to get to the weapons factory, the weapons factory is just going to sit there, not being able to produce anything and costing you lots of money. Boats is great because it's pretty easy to create lumber. Cigars only need a tobacco farm to start working. Rum only needs a sugar farm. So that's why those are the best ones to start with, because they're going to take the less time to build up those industries. Now, we're not starting out with a whole lot of money. So I need to be really smart about how I go about this. I know that we have some logging, logging camps. I would like to see where those are. Logging camps. Okay. Here they are, over here. Okay. Where's this? That is right in there. We're going to immediately go in here, and it's expensive to upgrade both of these. It's going to cost 3,000 to reduce the time for saplings to grow fully. I might wait on that because they have lots of trees to pull from. So we can spend that a little bit later. Okay, so we have the logging camps going, but we don't have the lumber mill. So I do want to place a lumber mill. And where's the dock? Dock's way over here. So let's see, where do I want to place this lumber mill? I could place it over here, because I would likely put the shipyard over here, which, let's go ahead and unlock that while we can. And I'm going to unlock the creamery also, because the creamery only needs milk. So that's another kind of like easy industry item to get going. Lumber mill, I'm going to stick here. Okay. And I'm going to go ahead and put down one boat. But I'm going to put this on a low priority because I need this going before that even gets built. Okay, so next, I would like to make sure, do we have any ranches? I don't think I saw any. Let's double check. No ranches. I do already have tobacco. We have the cigar factory going. Pineapple, banana. We don't have any sugar, so we'll need some sugar. Plantations before we can start the rum. And this is going to be a tight squeeze, so I'm going to eat into some of this land to be able to fit all of the plantations that I want. I know that I'm going to want to put in here. So I will start with the sugar over here, because right here it still says it's going to be 93% efficient right off the bat. Although that is going to change once I change it to multiculture. That will go down. But hopefully that gets boosted back up a little bit. One way to do that is to place a cattle ranch pretty close to your plantations so that it's within the circle of influence. And then there's an upgrade we can do once it's built. So we have the sugar. The sugar is happening. I need to really keep an eye on our money. I'm going to want to make sure that I open at least one more trade. 350. Okay, I'm just going to open one more trade here. Let's check the research. First thing I want to do is research state loans. Next thing would be wealth tax, free wheels, church fee, circus. I might do those two because they're going to cost less knowledge points than those two. So I'm going to do those first. This one I definitely want first. Well, maybe... Let's see. Church fee would be a good one to have right away, but I also really need state loans. Audience would be a good one to grab, I believe, because if I do need money, I can always force one of the factions to give me a demand that I can fulfill and hopefully get some money from. I am going to want at least one goat farm. Because I do want to put down the cheese factory, the creamery. Let's see, what do I want to make sure that I get before I run out of money? Coconut harvest might be good to just throw down some of these. Maybe we'll throw one over here. Because it's not that expensive to build and it immediately starts producing. Of course, not a great amount of income from that, but it's something. Oh, so another thing is the tannery produces leather, but it needs hides. However, what you can do is bypass that with a crocodile. Shoot, hold on. With a crocodile ranch. Yeah, oh, that would be great if it fit there, but it doesn't. This crocodile ranch will produce leather without any other resources. Just want to figure out where I want to put this. This is actually not a bad spot over here. Okay, so we have $5,000. Do we have fishing wharves? We do not. I want to put one of those down. Where did it go? It's right in front of my face. There it is. Okay, so the best place for that would be either over here or down here. I'm going to do it down here to start with, or over on this side maybe. Wouldn't be terrible over there either. I'll do one on this side. No, I'm going to do it over here. All right. So make sure we get a road to these things. Otherwise, if we run out of money and we can't put roads in, we'll be stuck. I also would like to make sure that I get in... Do I have a pirate's cove? No. I want to do a pirate's cove down here. Would be good spot for that. I believe. Where are the boats coming in? From that way? Okay, yeah. We'll put a pirate's cove here. And I guess that's the only place we can stick it. Okay. And now we're really low on money. I just want one fort. Just to make sure if we get attacked, I am able to defend everybody. So I'm going to stick this kind of near the palace. Because that is the one thing we do not want getting attacked. So yeah, I'm just going to stick it right next to the palace, I think. Don't really need a road to that one. Okay, so now we are negative 5,000. Last thing, at least some more, well, how many Teamsters office? We have 3 so far. I'm going to change those to loose load. I'll see, hopefully the 3 will be good enough. I might open up one of those slots and maybe we'll bump that up. Bus garages. There's my houses. Bank. Okay. I'm going to open the ministry and I'm going to hire some broker candidates so that I can start getting money in my Swiss bank account. And I'm not going to hire these 2 just yet because I am money conscious and they aren't really going to do enough for me that I can spare the extra cash for them. All right, now I just want to look and see if I'm missing anything that I want to do before I hit play. I don't think so. I want to get this high priority build, so that gets built pretty quickly. And then I also want these kind of on high priority as well. Let's see. I did not put down a rum distillery, and now we have to wait for some money to roll in before I can do that. I could do a dungeon. I don't know if that would start making me money right away. Let's wait on that. I'm going to hit play. And now we're just going to wait and hope we have enough industry stuff going on that we can start making some money. This I'm going to put high priority as well, because as soon as that gets built, we can start doing treasure raids. So the garrison can do that too. So I'm gonna set this up for a couple of treasure raids, and it's gonna take some time for them to go out, search for treasure, bring it back. Eventually, I want to put them on intimidate neighbors, and I want to have that on repeat so that the Caribbean happiness stays low while we're trying to build up our industry. Let's go ahead and check where it's at right now. Here it is. Okay. So here's us. Here's the Caribbean. Caribbean is eventually going to start going up, and we need to also be going up. Okay. Well, here we go. I'm going to speed this up. We did open the trade, a couple trade routes, so I can check those out and see maybe what we can trade right now. which might not be a lot. Eventually we're going to be able to trade planks once that gets built. I did not build the rum factory, so I can do sugar. I don't have rubber, so I can export sugar once that gets built too. So I'm going to do this one. And what I'd like to do is do one from the Allies, one from the Axis. That one was the Allies. Okay. So I need to try to grab one from the Axis. Cotton is going to be the easiest one to try to get done. Boats would be good once that gets, even though it's at 0. I can't pick anything just yet. I got to make sure I have cotton. Hold on. I don't recall if we have that. If we don't, I can't really do it right now. So food and resources, plantation. We do not have a cotton plantation. And I now don't have enough money to put one down. So we will wait. Maybe we'll get something better in a month or 2 that we can use for the Axis. Okay, that got built. I want to make sure that's changed to multiculture, because I don't want it degrading the land. Oh, we got some money in. Okay, so what I could do now is, if it's still available, cotton. Okay, yeah. I could sign the contract here and then plant a cotton plantation. Down here would be a pretty good spot. And again, I'm going to eat into this a little bit so that I have a bit more room. How much? What is you? Your efficiency is 64. Yours is 70. Cotton. If I put that there, that'll be 90 until I change. Yeah, we'll put you there. And then I am going to have to put a road over here. So we're going to cut the road over here. So now the efficiency is down to 40. And that's down to 59. I'm gonna hold down control and change all of these ranches to pasture prohibition. And then I'm gonna go ahead and upgrade these so that we can increase the efficiency of the nearby plantations. So that's gonna help us. So now that's up to, let's see if this changes if I hit play it. It should bump it up. Maybe it takes a minute once we get manure and stuff coming in.
New privateers and stresses that it's categorically not piracy when it's sanctioned by the state.
We'll keep an eye on that. All right, so what was I going to do? Oh, look, we got some money coming in, so that's good. We do need to put down the rum distillery and the sugar. Where did we put you here? Sugar is there. So it wouldn't be a bad idea to try to stick the rum over here. So we can put the rum distillery right there. And should we do a cannery? Maybe we should do a cannery. Cannery takes pineapples or fish and produces canned goods. Let's see. Yeah, okay. Yeah, I'm going to do it. Cannery. And I'll put you there. I need to make sure I have a pineapple. I do have one. Okay, so that's not bad. We have one already. We can also do this to increase the efficiency on all the nearby pineapple ranches. Well, and then we'll place another one right around here. We have our fishing wharf down here, getting ready to get built. Oh, look at that. Pirate Cove got built. Okay, I'm going to send them on a raid. So to do that, I need to click here to Pirate Cove, and then that'll give me the options for them. So I'm going to hit treasure hunt for them. Now, it can get confusing. These two, just because I know I put them there, are specifically for the commando garrison. These two are specifically for the Pirate Cove. These guys aren't going to do these missions, and these guys aren't going to do these missions. So it can be a little confusing when you until you get a little bit more used to it, especially when you start getting Spy Academy in here, the Cyber Operations Center. All right, so let's hit play and let's make sure everything's getting built. I want to check what mines we have. Mines that we have right now are gold, coal, gold, and coal. So I do want to find an iron mine. Iron is way over there. And there's one here. Okay, so we will go to this island since it's kind of set up for iron, for mining already. So we'll throw a couple down there. There we go. Okay. So that'll be good. Once those get built and I gather enough money, I can put the steel mill over here too. So that'll help so that the steel mill, the coal, and the iron can get there pretty quickly, and it can create steel. Fisherman's Wharf. And the shipyard. I might put this on high priority now since this is built. They're just waiting on logs. Okay, once this starts producing. When I get money, I'm going to probably put another logging camp right over here.
Let's face it, it's better to be one of the allies than one of the Axis. You get to be an ally.
Okay, we'll go ahead and accept that. So eventually that is going to happen. Let's see, 5,000. I can afford the logging camp, so I'm gonna do that now. Yeah, and I'll put you right there. High priority build.
It has been confirmed that our beloved military mascot, Capitan Tropico, will be appearing at the Tropico Service Organization Gala. Morale ahoy!
Okay, let's see. Well, we are producing manure. The efficiency does not seem to be going up. I don't know if I need a manure spreader. Maybe that's one of the problems. I can put that down. And I was gonna quick build it, but I cannot. So we'll have to wait for that to get built. All right, so this is going to get manure in eventually, and then hopefully this will help to increase the efficiency of these plantations that I had to cut into. Tobacco.
The comrades are restless
Build a fire station. Do I not have a fire station? That would be something I do need to build right away because we don't want to get devastated by a fire. And we are going to have to unlock it. It looks like we can afford to build one. That's a good spot for it, right in the middle. Where is the library? There you are. Okay. Okay, those raids went pretty quickly. I'm going to put these on repeat. So you hold shift if you want these to just repeat. And then that shows a little circular arrow here. Means it's on repeat. And we're just going to keep getting these raids in. Sometimes it doesn't bring in cash. It's a bummer when you really need the cash. But this one found research for Employee of the Month, which is something down here that we didn't even... There it is. Employee of the Month. So employees of mines and industrial buildings work double shifts as long as this edict is active. So if we want to activate that edict, we can go here. It's not going to cost us anything. I don't mind doing that right now. All right, so this should be producing now. So now I want to put this on high priority. Build. Okay, we can get some money pretty quickly by doing this demand here. And I desperately need it. I think I can hire them. What was it? Minister of Foreign Aid Affairs. Recommended by militarists. Okay, so Department of Foreign Affairs. I need to open the ministry thingamajiggy. I am going to need to fire that guy and hire this guy. But that's going to cost money, and I can't do it. Shoot. Okay, we're just waiting. Let's see, we have 7,000 estimated revenue coming in, which is so not enough. I have the shipyard and high priority. That should get built pretty quickly. That may help us. If we start getting foreign aid, that could help us too. We did get a little bit. It did not help us. Raid complete. We have a literacy program. Freighter brought in 11,000. Okay, let's make sure any new plantations that got built are on multicultural. Any new ranches that got built are on pasture prohibition. I don't think any new ones were built, but just in case. You don't want to accidentally forget one of these and then it just destroys your land, which you really can't get the fertility back. Well, these raids are just finding a lot of blueprints and research. Okay, here we go. Now I'm going to bump this up so I get people wanting to work here. I want to make sure this gets high priority. I need this built quickly. The cigar factory. Oh no, I forgot. Okay, the cannery does need electricity. Well, that's not good because now we have this building costing us money and no electricity. So that is just going to be a financial drain on us. We may want to just demolish that right now. Oh, it hurts. It hurts. Okay, we're going to do it. Okay, rum distillery is up. It should start to bring in sugar and start doing its job. There we go. Got some rum started. We can start exporting that pretty soon. That should help. Boats are getting made. That should help. Finally, we got some money from the treasure hunt raid. Okay, we're starting to look better now. There we are. We're getting real close to being in the black.
Our comrades.
Okay, fire station just got built. I'm going to take the money.
Of course. U-boats versus submarines. Canal Uno investigates
I
the underwater
probably
menace.
could
Later, Atlantis fish people.
do
The
this
real
one.
underwater menace.
Let's change you to the militarist's place. And then take the money. There we go. We're above 7,000 now. This one needs more tobacco coming in. Where's our tobacco farm? We got 2 tobacco farms going. So they're producing. That's not terribly slow. It's just the cigar factory is faster than the tobacco is coming in. Okay, so now that I got a little bit of more money coming in, I am going to try to build a few more plantations. I know we don't have a rubber plantation. This is a good spot for that. And let's see. Corn helps with the ranches. So we're going to want to make sure we have some extra corn coming in. Cocoa. It's not a terrible idea to have some cocoa. So we can throw that in there. Let's see. That there. Coffee, where can you fit? Not a good spot for coffee. I could put it over here. It wouldn't be too terrible. Let's see. 50. It's not the best place for it. That would be 74 if I put it this way. Okay, we're gonna, yeah. I'm going to put it right there, and hopefully I can get a road right there. Yes, okay, good. Let's throw in a couple more ranches. Where would be a good spot here? Not a lot of good spots for the pig ranch. That wouldn't fit there. We could do maybe cattle here. Sheep does wool and milk. Meat, wool, milk. So maybe we'll throw a sheep in here. Okay, this would be an okay spot for sheep.
Presidente, I am inspired. I have solved the problem of capitalism.
Minister of Economy. All right, we'll do that. Minister of Economy. Oh, we gotta open the ministry menu. By the capitalists, correct? No, communists. So the communists would like a communist, or what do they want? Excuse me, I need to look and see what they want.
And now, a message from El
Hire a
Presidente.
minister of economy recommended by the
They help us win the war,
communists.
and you can win fabulous
Okay,
prizes.
minister of economy, minister of economy. Is that one correct? There you are. Okay, maybe I was on the wrong one. So I'll replace you.
It is a great day for
I'm
our
going to
comrades.
grab the money real quick. I'm going to pause. Because either this candidate died or quit. Most likely he died. I also would like to go back to my broker candidate on both of these. And then I want to check the broker and see how much money we have.
I guess I came to see you as soon as I found
Okay,
these were available,
22,000.
Presidente. What do you think?
I could unlock the radio station. Problem is, before I can plant it, I need electricity. So I'll just go ahead and unlock it now. I don't know if I need to bolster the capitalist standing for 5,000. And I don't know if I need the image campaign right now. My support's at 95, so I don't need that. And I don't need to amend the Constitution. I am going to open at least one more of these slots. And accept one of these requests. Produce iron. Yep, we're going to be doing that anyways. Okay. Oh, okay. Yes, before I hit play. Next thing I want to make sure that I get is an embassy or two. I want to throw a couple embassies in here. Maybe next to the golf course. That way, hopefully, once those are built, I can start asking for financial aid. Oh, our research is finished. Okay. So now I can go back to the edicts. I can get a state loan.
How fortunate.
All right.
I'm so glad I made this deal.
The citizens are demanding elections, Presidente. It seems that
All right, we're going to do a speech. I'm going to acknowledge that healthcare is not great. I'm going to praise the religious people, blame nobody, and promise nothing.
My Tropicans, my people, my children. Your prosperity is my honor. Your solidarity is my faith, and I gracefully accept your love. You are my Tropico. Your Presidente hears the cries of the sick. You say there are
So
not
while
enough
I'm giving this
doctors
speech, I'm going to build
label
some
all the
clinics.
illnesses. But soon, everyone will know the names of all their diseases. As we
2 clinics.
strive,
I'm going to
God
add a
shall not
church
forsake our
over
beautiful
here somewhere
shores.
for these
Our
folks.
spiritual friends guarantee this, for which we owe them
And do I
one
want
in
you
this
there?
life
Yeah, I
and
might
the
as well
next.
put you right there.
So vote El
And I want to add a
Presidente for the
grocery,
future that
probably
we
around
deserve.
here
All of you,
would
Viva
be good.
Tropico!
And I want to kind of start working on entertainment, adding more entertainment for these guys. We have one circus over there, and then we're going to put one circus over here. Maybe grab a parking deck and throw in some parking decks around here. All right, now I just want to double check my industry, make sure everything's flowing. Sugar's not flowing too well right there. And that could be because maybe these guys don't have enough houses in this area, or maybe it's taking them too long to go find the church, find the entertainment, or whatever. So I might need to throw in some houses. Let's check and see if maybe some bunkhouses here would be a good idea. I don't want to throw in too many just yet. Embassies are built. Cool. Let's add the allies there and the axis here. And nobody's really super happy with us right now.
About your final confession.
We can build a restaurant. Okay, so let's go to the trade, and we are going to add some trades here. Boats. I'm going to do the middle one here for boats. So I have 2 right now going for the axis. That might be why my rum distillery is not getting enough sugar, because I'm exporting it here. So I want to make sure I get at least 1 or 2 here for the axis. And so I'm going to do... I'm not producing oil. We are producing coal. So that wouldn't be a terrible one to do. And we're producing... We should be producing cheese, right? Did I put that down? I think I did. So maybe I'll do a middle one here. And a small amount of coal. Or pineapple? No, we'll do coal. And I have 45,000, so I'm going to buy one more trade route, and I'm going to try to... Well, let's see. Who's the least happy with me right now? They're pretty good. Ask for financial aid. Okay. So I want to get these guys a little higher up. I could praise for 5,000. Or I could wait for a trade or 2 to go through. I can do a fish trade. If that's been built, that tends to go a little fast. I know that we did just put down a rubber plantation, so we can do that one as well. We could do meat. I know I'm producing some meat. Let's do meat. See if we can make them happy enough to get me some financial aid. So while I'm at it, I'm going to check the almanac, the economy here, and see if there's any issues. Resource overview. All right, we got several issues that we need to rectify here. Bananas, let's see. Where's the issue? Processing? Okay, so the grocery... I'm not exactly seeing where the problem is here, other than this grocery isn't built yet. Because it looks like these guys do have banana, so they're not hurting for bananas. Okay, coconut, let's check that. Is this going to be a grocery issue also? Okay, cigar factory thinks they have an issue. Yes, they do, because they don't have any tobacco. So what we're going to do, I'm going to start fixing some of these problems that are popping up. Even though we have 2 tobacco farms, they aren't producing fast enough. So we're going to do one more. Let's see. Where are we going to put you? We might have to shove you over here. What do we think? What are we thinking? Yeah, not a great place for tobacco to be. So these are our 2 tobaccos. They're not producing quick enough. Here's our rubber. I don't think we can move the rubber plant. Let's see. Where's our crops? Rubber. So the only other place we can put rubber is over here, which isn't terrible. We might be able to... I hate to change the resource. Let me relocate the building. We'll put you over there. There we go. Does it keep... Yeah, it keeps its inventory. That's good. Plantation, we're going to put tobacco where that used to be. Oops. Oh, I did not mean to do that. That was bad. Plantation, tobacco. Okay. There we go. Put you there. I'm going to quick build that. I'm going to bump up the budget.
I'm sure the good citizens of Tropico intend to vote.
Okay,
for
we're
you.
still at 90% support, so I'm going to have the
many times.
citizens vote however they want, because we're definitely going to win. And I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to end this video here. So we'll continue in the next video. If you guys liked this video, please hit the like button. Don't forget to subscribe, and I will see you next time.